Alright, fire. Fire. Okay, so fire. Got your attention now? Fire. Unreal Tournament, fire. Things on fire. Making things look like they're on fire. Alright, so got all the pyromaniac students out of the way. Okay, so where do I get fire? Where's it at? How do I light a room with it? Okay, so in here, I have under Cog City Architecture. Let's go under particles. Yes, particle systems. And here's fire, all high detail and low detail. So what I could do is click on the fire and click on the ground and add actor, add emitter. Okay, and if I click on this button, I can see it real time. Okay, so there's fire. Ooh. Now don't go nuts. Let's put it back in the ground just a little bit. You don't need it all the way up. And here's the fire emitter high, so I want that one too. And this will cause all the little other parts of the emitter. Now notice it launched way over here, and that's why I like about the real time. So I got two particle emitters. Now your quest is to go find these stupid things, and trust me, they are in the engine. It's just I forget where I loaded them. And it'll be a nice little adventure for you new students inside the engine. Now what I'm going to show is skeletal or static meshes. And in here I have destructible furniture. Okay, so destructible furniture is great to set on fire. So what you do is just grab some destructible furniture and lump it on the ground. Add actor, add static mesh. Okay, so it always launches in where you're not supposed to have it, and you could just kind of put it right over the top of the fire. Okay, and you can shrink that stuff up and then place it back on the ground. Now have several variations of fire going and several variations of furniture on fire, and that will make it look real. Now what I did over here, and this is your mission, is to make a fireplace. So look at, I just have 3 particle systems in here, a bunch of junk. Okay, I have a light in front of it, just like I did with the other system with the emissive. And here I have a skeletal or a static mesh hanging out by the wall. All I did was cut a hole in the wall and cut a hole up. See? That way the particles can go up there just like a real chimney. And what I did, I just kind of put this back into place. How I cut a hole in the wall? Well, you should know how to do that. That's using this block right here and cut it just a small hole in the wall, just enough for the fireplace to cover it over. Okay, so now what have you learned? Well, a lot of stuff, basically where everything's at and how to get lost very quickly. And there's a lot to lighting, so don't think that I just showed you like everything. There's about 3,000 other things that I haven't shown you because basically I haven't learned it all either. So I won't lie to you. Now, your mission is to take what I've shown you, however, and light your little area. And I also want this. I want a nice fireplace going. Okay, nice toasty fireplace. Marshmallows and s'mores optional. Alright, so that's your mission. That's your assignment when you get done. And I kind of want a Gears of War scenario going on so you can have your monsters and everything else going. Remember, don't get too hung up on resolution on the walls. Too much resolution slows down the engine. Don't get hung up on too much lighting because too much lighting hangs up the engine. Better to have a whole bunch of small static lights than a whole bunch of really big dynamic ones. Alright, so that's what I know so far. Have fun with that, and until next lesson. Oh, hand that into Moodle when you're done.